The river was quiet the night the loneliness finally caught up to him. A cold wind pushed through the pines, brushing over the silver back of a lone wolf standing at the edge of the moonlit bank. His paws sank into the wet soil. His breath drifted like smoke. And in the stillness, he lifted his head and let out a howl that carried his hunger, his fear, and his hope all at once. But then, an answer. Faint at first, trembling like a note plucked from the darkness. Another wolf. Calling back. The wolf froze, eyes wide, heart pounding against his ribs. For so long, he'd walked the forest without a pack, without a voice to share the night with. Now, here, finally, someone was calling out to him. He howled again, longer this time, pouring every ounce of longing into the sound. And again, the answer rose from the river. The wolf's tail twitched. He crept toward the water's edge, ears high, body trembling with that wild mixture of fear and joy. The reflection of the moon rippled on the surface. Mist curled around the stones. Somewhere on the other side, he imagined, a lone wolf just like him waited, cold, tired, and ready to be found. He stepped closer. The reply came again, echoing through the night, but something about it felt wrong. The tone was sharp, too perfect, as if repeating rather than replying. Still, he pushed on, driven by hope stronger than instinct. Then a sudden gust of wind swept across the water, clearing the surface like a hand wiping glass. And the wolf saw it. The answering howl wasn't coming from another wolf at all, but from the trembling reflection of his own open mouth, cast across the river by the tall canyon walls. Every sound he'd poured into the night, every desperate cry, had been bouncing back to him. He took a step back, another. The truth didn't sting. It ached deeper than that, because it wasn't the echo that hurt him. It was realizing how quickly he had believed that someone was finally calling his name. For a long moment, he stood there, breathing slowly, letting the night steady around him. The river murmured softly, as if apologizing. The wind eased, and under the pale moonlight, the wolf lowered his head. Not in shame, but in understanding. He howled one last time, not to summon company, but to acknowledge the lonely creature inside himself, the one who had been wandering for far too long without listening to his own voice. This time, when the echo returned, he didn't mistake it for someone else. He accepted it. He breathed with it. He walked away from the river not with a pack at his side, but with a little more peace in his chest and a little less fear of the emptiness that waited in the trees. Thank you for listening. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow.